How many times can you fail before you finally give up? Twice? 5 times? Most people stop after the second or third failure. They convince themselves it's not meant to be, that maybe the dream was too big, or that success is for other people. But not her. Claudia failed not once, not twice, but 10 times. 10 dreams shattered. 10 chapters closed before they even had the chance to begin. She lost money, she lost friends, she lost her confidence. And almost she lost the will to keep going. But she never lost her purpose. And that was the spark that changed everything. This is her story. Ever since she was a little girl, Claudia dreamed of owning her own business. She didn't grow up wealthy. Her parents worked hard just to make ends meet. But Claudia believed that success wasn't a matter of luck, it was a matter of persistence. While her friends were out partying, she was reading business books, watching motivational videos, and visualizing her first store. Her first business idea? A small clothing boutique. She spent months finding second-hand clothes, fixing them up by hand, and decorating her store with her own touch. But the customers never came. Within 6 months, she was forced to close. Still, she told herself, "It's fine. I'll try again. Next time, I'll get it right." That optimism would soon be tested more than she could imagine. Her second business was a bakery. She sold her car, borrowed money from relatives, and worked from dawn to midnight baking bread and pastries. But she didn't know how to manage inventory or costs. Within 3 months, her savings were gone. Then came a flower shop. It went bankrupt right before Valentine's Day. Then an online store, a food stall, a small photography studio, a cleaning service, a handmade jewelry brand. One by one, they all collapsed. Each time, Claudia got up, wiped her tears, and told herself it was just bad luck. But deep down, she began to wonder if the problem wasn't the business, maybe it was her. People around her started whispering, "Claudia just doesn't have what it takes. Maybe she's not meant to be an entrepreneur." The voices of doubt became louder than her own. But there was one thought she couldn't silence, a small voice that kept repeating, "Failure isn't the end. It's the lesson." Her 10th business was a coffee shop, something she had dreamed of for years. She loved coffee. She believed that a warm cup could heal the soul. So she poured everything she had left into that shop. Her time, her savings, her heart. She decorated it with love, designed every corner herself, and imagined it full of laughter and life. But reality hit hard. The location was quiet. Foot traffic was almost non-existent. Week after week, her bills piled up and her table stayed empty. And when she finally had to close the doors, something inside her broke. That night, she sat on the floor of her empty cafe, surrounded by unsold coffee bags and unused mugs, and cried until her eyes hurt. "Maybe they were right," she whispered. "Maybe I'm just not enough." But in the middle of her tears, a strange idea crossed her mind. What if the problem wasn't the coffee, but what she was offering with it? The next morning, Claudia wiped her tears and reopened her tiny cafe. She took down the fancy menu, kept just one table, and hung a handwritten sign at the door that said, "We don't just serve coffee, we serve second chances." No discounts, no marketing campaigns, just that one phrase. People stopped by out of curiosity. They asked, "What does that mean?" And Claudia smiled and replied, "Everyone who walks through this door has failed at something. But failure doesn't define you, it prepares you." She started listening to her customers' stories. A woman who had just gone through a divorce. A young man who lost his job. An old man who couldn't move on after losing his wife. They came for coffee, but stayed for the conversation. And for the first time, Claudia realized that her real business wasn't selling coffee. It was selling hope. Weeks turned into months, and one day, a customer recorded a short video about her cafe, about the woman who refused to give up. Within days, the video went viral. People from all over the country started visiting the Soul Bean Cafe. That's what Claudia named it. They came to take pictures, yes, but more than that, they came to feel something real. Soon, journalists started calling. Influencers showed up. But Claudia never changed. She greeted every guest personally and placed a wooden box on the counter labeled, The box of courage. Inside, people would leave handwritten notes, stories of failure, heartbreak, and rebirth. I lost my job. I'm starting again at 50. I'm learning to forgive myself. That little box became a symbol of everything Claudia stood for: resilience, compassion, and the beauty of starting over. When people ask her how she finally succeeded after so many failures, she smiles and says, "My success didn't come from business number 11. It came from the 10 that failed before it." Every mistake had a purpose. The clothing shop taught her patience. The bakery taught her management. The flower shop taught her empathy. And the coffee shop taught her humility. Every fall was a step forward, even when it didn't feel like it. So if you're thinking about giving up, don't. You're not starting from zero, you're starting from experience. And maybe, just maybe, your next try will be the one that changes everything. With that said, thank you for watching, and see you next time.